wonder why you came, where did I go wrong?
Do ba 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 do boo do a boo ba do ba do boo boo ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do 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 a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do do ba do ba do a do 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 a do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do ba do ba do a do ba do ba do 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 ba do
No, we ain't giving no hold. I ain't Romeo and now hold. Making a party, chocolate Barbie waiting on me for yo.
In terms of money, we have no money.
Let's talk about emotional regulation at ADHD. It's important to note that people with ADHD experience normal emotions. We get mad when somebody calls us a flippin' flapper duper. Not in my house, not in Katie's house. However, we are garbage at moderating them. The reason why lies in a part of our brain called the anterior cingulate cortex. It's like right here. It's like there in our frontal lobe, like on the inside of your head. In a neurotypical person, it's sort of like the babysitter of your limbic system, your emotional brain. Sometimes your limbic system is like, if this guy doesn't stop talking in the next 3 seconds, I'm gonna strangle him. But then your anterior cingulate cortex is like, buddy, this is a Wendy's and you need to sit down. It's the thing that stops you from punching everybody you want to punch, crying every time you want to cry, although I mean go for it, come on, and laughing at your boss's funny voice. The anterior cingulate cortex of a person with ADHD is generally much smaller than somebody without ADHD. Oh, and yeah, it also kind of just doesn't do anything. It's supposed to look like that, but there's nothing.
Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain. Got nothing in my brain.
Thank you so much for this. It was entirely unhelpful, but thank you nevertheless.
I can totally understand why people who don't have ADHD don't believe in some of the symptoms like object permanence and stuff, but when I tell you that I can drink a smoothie every day for 6 months straight, and then this day that I put my blender into the cupboard, I completely forget that I've ever drank a smoothie before, I mean it. Like, that is why I'm so messy. It's because I have to see everything. If I don't see it, it just doesn't exist. It's gone, vanished. It's so bizarre.
My most toxic trait is thinking I can take my medicine while doing other things and then remember if I took my medicine or not. And other ADHD things.
There we go. And then seal goes in. God damn it.
Okay, so if there's anyone out there that has a partner or child that has ADHD, this is what a good motivation day looks like. Not only am I cleaning my room, I'm also rearranging it. It looks crazy. I'm acting crazy, but it's gonna work. So my plan is to rotate this queen size bed because it's like about 6 feet by about 9 feet. So technically it will be longer going this, and then move my dresser to the foot of the bed. So it'll be right here, like almost like a divider coming in like a hallway. And then to try to hook that up as a second monitor. Haven't used it, but if I can use it as a second monitor, that'd be cracked. Did measure to try to get the bed into the closet, but it doesn't fit because the bed doorway isn't even 5 feet long or 5 feet wide, and the bed is 6 feet long. Wide. What? But my mother has been wanting to get this mattress downstairs in the guest bedroom and the guest bedroom mattress up here because that one's a twin and this is a queen. So I could sacrifice leg room for bed and closet. Also, I'll have more room to get a bigger computer desk. I haven't eaten all day.
Thank you so much for this. It was entirely unhelpful, but thank you nevertheless.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this This is bullshit.
Hey, weird question, but do you know where any paper clips are?
Yeah, if you go to the cabinet that's next to my basket of clean laundry and then go to the third drawer, in the back there's a plastic container and there's one blue paper clip mixed in with loosely stored rubber bands.
There's no way.
What? No, I'm serious.
This is coming from the guy who spent 2 hours trying to find his phone yesterday when it was in his back pocket the entire time.
Okay, well, in my defense, it's usually in my front pocket.
Is this why you don't like it when I clean?
Well, yeah, the last time you cleaned, you moved my couch charger.
Couch charger?
The phone charger that I store behind the middle couch cushion that I use alongside the portable charger that I've stored in the inseam of the left couch cushion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. By the way, I think I left something in your car. Can I see your keys?
Oh, for sure. 1 second. I just saw...
If one of y'all says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath. Now, D nice.
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch!
Greeble Neeble Gobble Womp? Eat fucking Wurgle Smeet Hooga Dorble!
Is it terrifying?
No, I don't think so. It's the way it is, you know. Everything must come to an end. The drip finally stops.
You're done. You're done.
I just want to know how you would describe a couple of the symptoms that you're experiencing, starting with hyperfocus. No, that's a doozy, because it's either 90% the reason why I get anything 100% done, or it's 100% the reason why I don't get 90% of the things that I need to get done. Okay, we'll come back to that, but focusing in general, which is ironically so distracting because you have to focus on focusing, so then you miss what you're supposed to be focusing on. Maybe try not focusing on focusing. Like maybe you're putting too much pressure on yourself. And in the meantime, hello? I'm focusing on what you're saying instead of focusing on focusing. Sorry, it looked like that you had spaced out. See, you thought I was being rude, which is why I focus on focusing or on the performance of focusing, because if I don't, then it seems like I'm not paying attention. That seems rude. But when I do focus on focusing, I miss what's being said, and then I don't know how to respond, and then it seems like I'm not paying attention anyway, and people think I'm rude. So it's a dilemma.
Hey, it's the internet. I've got a solution for your ADHD problem.
Oh, this should be rich. Is it just going to be another thing that I can't do because of my ADHD?
Wow, trust issues much? Anyway, so you know how you were telling me that you have a poor relationship with food?
Mm-hmm. I tend to feed myself when it becomes an emergency.
Right, you don't notice that you're hungry, so you don't eat the entire day, and then you eat everything in the pantry.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything in the pantry, because most of the time I don't want to go to the grocery store because it's so overstimulating.
Right, and that overstimulation sort of compounds with the PTSD that you experience from being overseas, because when you were overseas, anytime you had to make decisions, they were life or death, and now you're like, why are there 7 kinds of peanut butter?
It's weird that we're agreeing this much, but go on.
Right, anyway, so life hack, just make a list.
That's your big hack. List making.
Yeah, I think it'll solve everything. I mean, it's not like planning for the future is something that people with ADHD struggle with.
If you're a late diagnosed neurodivergent person like me, I have something to share. I struggle a lot with grieving lost time and feeling sadness for my younger self. I thought my meltdowns were manipulative and that I was an ungrateful kid. Little me had so much self-loathing that one of the things I would repeat to myself over and over again was I hate myself. And as an adult, I felt shame for having those thoughts because of all the toxically positive BS that told me that I wasn't practicing enough gratitude or that I didn't have enough inner peace. After diagnosis, I felt like I lost so much time to existing that way. My partner told me something that really helped me yesterday, and it's that try not to discredit your life before your diagnosis, professionally diagnosed or otherwise. As much as you feel like you were not living, there were still small joys that were the realest things to you at the moment, and that makes it special. You did your best with what you had with little to no knowledge of why you were suffering. That's not an easy thing to do, but you made it. With the new knowledge that you have now, you can finally nurture the little you and give yourself the emotional validation and support that you always needed.
So it's pretty well known that ADHD people have a really hard time accepting compliments. The same can probably be said of all neurodivergents. In a lot of cases, this is because of a trauma response, or the fact that, as studies have shown, on average, we hear more than 20,000 negative comments by the time we're 10 years old. But I was having a conversation with a friend in the Discord, and she said something that really hit me where I live. What if another reason that we have a hard time accepting compliments is because they're not complimenting us, they're complimenting the mask? And that made me stop. I mean, think about it. Unless somebody is complimenting your core values, say integrity or compassion, are they really complimenting you? Or are they complimenting the person that you're portraying in order to fit in? It was a really deep thought, and I kind of wanted to share it, and now I want to ask you, how do you feel about that? What do you think? Let me know. I'd love to hear your take on this.
ADHD people, with the end of the year happening soon, there's still one thing that you haven't done yet this year, and that's be hydrated. So you should grab some water, drink it right now, and do that before the end of the year.